Hi, this is Vinnieart, former lead designer for McFarlane Toys, Diamond Select, Toy Biz, and I'm also a comic book creator, and all the books you see here are from my company, Mellow Art World. Please stay tuned for the end of the video to find out how to get these amazing books. So today we have another Bandai S.H.Figuarts Street Fighter figure. This is Ryu, and this was the #1 figure, so he's the very first one in this line of figures. I did review Chun-li the other day. She was #2, but they came out, I believe, at the same time, 1 and 2. And yeah, beautiful packaging, great box artwork on this. I like how they do it. It's very compact. Everything's great with the S.H.Figuarts in terms of the design of the packaging and the figures themselves. Again, beautiful articulation on these. And yeah, I believe this was the first company to do them. And then Storm Collectibles also got the rights to make a slightly larger scale version of Street Fighters. And yeah, I might eventually do those as well for reviews. But yeah, here are the turnarounds basically, and you get a nice shot of this figure right out of the packaging. And again, beautifully done. I had them for a while now. When they first came out, I was getting them. So every figure they dropped, I'd go to either a comic shop or find them on online. And yeah, beautiful pieces. I'm a big fan of Capcom and Street Fighter, so yeah, this was a no-brainer to pick up. And again, very unique style, I would say, to the figures. I do like the aesthetic of what they did. They're slightly smaller, like I said, than the other company, but I think these still fit just fine with like Marvel Legends and things of that nature. So but yeah, I love them because the movements are very natural, and you can get pretty much any pose from the games with these with this series rather. So here's everything that he comes with. Alternate hands. So we have the well, again, it's closed fist and the open kind of palm, which you could use to do, like, when he does his charge up and his blast. But yeah, 2 alternate heads, which are very easy to just pop off. The hair, obviously, that's a swap out, and the bandana piece in the end, the plug-in, it just goes in the back of his head. So very simple to do, and it gives you a couple of different looks, a couple of different options, and options are good. So that's all pretty cool. And yeah, he does come with his effect, his Hadouken. I guess, I don't know if that's what you call it, but yeah, the kind of blast he shoots in the game out of his palms, that energy ball. And yeah, I think it's very nicely done, beautifully sculpted. He comes with this stand that you just plug it in. So there's the stick and then the base, and it's like the perfect height for when he does do that kind of blast, which I will show. I'll get him into that pose. But he also comes with this backdrop. So all the figures come with this kind of 2-parted. That's not how it goes. It goes the other way. There we go. They just kind of line up. Again, not really necessary. It's kind of okay that they did it. The backdrop for the different levels. It's all right. But yeah, up to you if you're going to use it or not. Me personally, don't really have the room. I just kind of wanted to get the figures, in good poses. So all in all, not too bad for that. Yeah, he looks good though. Look, the colors all work with what they did here. But anyway, here is the him doing his Hadouken. Yeah, their blast. But yeah, height is perfect on these. And again, like I said, you can get them pretty much into any pose from the games, and that's what's really great selling feature on these. I believe when they came out too, you were able to find them in Toys R Us. I had seen it when I went to a trip, went to a convention in Orlando, and they had like a little display for it as well, which was interesting. I've never seen that before. So yeah, whatever deal that they had cut with Bandai, that was pretty cool. I know you could get some of these S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball Z's I've seen at Target a couple of years ago. I don't know if they're still making them, but I was never into that stuff. I was, I guess, already too old when they came out. But yeah, so articulation, fantastic range, the head and neck, the arms. Again, it's a little bit stiff, but again, that's a good sign to great joints. But he's got butterfly in there. Arm does go all the way around. There's a bit of like a partial ball joint in there. Again, single hinge for the elbow, but the way that they did it, you get extra range, and it turns from that point as well. So not so much from the bicep, but from the elbow, ball jointed hands. There's like a hinge joint underneath his gi, but then there's also a nice kind of ball joint for the hip area, so he gets great hula hoop action going too. Splits are pretty good. I'm not going to push it too far, but yeah, more than adequate what he needs. Great knee joint as well. Again, because of the sculpt of the pants, like obviously you're not going to go much further than that, but again, it's not really needed. The feet are beautifully articulated. Ankle joint, there's an extra cut underneath the gi. He's got toe articulation as well. Great rocker in there. Yeah, it's very, very good the way that they did it. And like I said, the kind of style that they have is wonderful. I wouldn't say really Street Fighter 5. I'd say maybe like Street Fighter 2 and 3, because they're slightly slimmer than the really bulky versions that they did in 5. But here he is with Chun-Li. So that's we have figure 1 and figure 2 back to back. And yeah, fantastic scaling on these as well. That's what I loved about them. There's only one figure I had a problem with in the line that I have so far, and it's Sagat. I think they goofed on him completely. But all these other ones I really love. And yeah, my goal is just to kind of get all like the classic figures. So I want an E Honda, but they have not made them yet, at least not to my knowledge, by the time I'm recording this. But either way, like I said, these look great together. They even did their own kind of skin colors on like all the figures as well, which was interesting. But yeah, here he is fighting Vega. And yeah, I just grabbed a crappy McFarlane base, or it's something that came with, or the stand rather, clear stand that came with one of the Superman figures. I just kind of have it handy in case, so I could do these kind of shots. But it's not something I would do long term, because I think it's a very flimsy and weird looking stand. I've had my issues with that on other reviews I'm sure you guys have seen if you're watching my channel, but if not, yeah, I prefer different bases and stands. And yeah, here's kind of a group shot of what I have so far, so you can see the scaling on all of them. Like I said, I think it's very good. It works. Sakura is a younger character, so she should be shorter, or the shortest. Chun-Li, she's what is she, a cop in like her mid-20s or whatnot. And then Ryu, the kind of seasoned fighter, always searching to better himself, and obviously the kind of flamingo dancer fighter, Vega back there, part of the evil syndicate. But yeah, I think they look awesome. Like I said, great scaling. And yeah, so that base that is holding up Ryu right now, that is one of the S.H.Figuarts stands. It came with one of the figures, but yeah, I thought for this kind of turnaround, it would look fantastic together. And again, Sakura is like somebody who was like a fangirl of Ryu, and he trains her in one of the games. So yeah, pretty cool. I thought they looked great together. Kind of classic looking stuff there. And again, I love what they did with these. There's a nice clean shot as well, HD. And yeah, so nice big thumbs up on this. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll have more reviews real soon. And yeah, remember, be kind to one another. Be kick-ass while you create. Hi, this is Vinnie, and we have Through the Woods hardcover book written by Frankie Tartamella. All the artwork is done by me. It's a beautiful hardcover book. Take a look at this fantastic artwork. This is 98 pages, ghost story. I think everyone's going to love this thing. It's amazing. And yeah, we have another fantastic project here, City of Venus. I wrote this one. I did all the artwork on it. Another fantastic project. I'm going to be putting a link in the description to all the videos. And yeah, so please check this one out. And thank you very much. Both of these books are available right now, and they ship immediately. So yeah, take a look at the size difference as well. One's more in a European format, and the other one's like a standard comic book. And we also have two beautiful art books here, volume 1 and 2. These are 52 pages each, and it just has a whole bunch of different stuff in here, from your favorite characters, pinups, yeah, pretty much everything, and the kitchen sink. So yeah, these are also available, and they're on the City of Venus campaign.